Fallopian tubes, ova, vagina, ovaries, uterus. The ovaries are two oval organs that produce egg cells called ova. The ovum is the female reproductive cell. One ovum matures each month. The fallopian tubes connect the ovaries to the uterus. Every 28 days, an ovum moves from one of the ovaries into one of the fallopian tubes. This is where fertilization takes place. If fertilization does not occur, the ovum leaves the body through the vagina. The uterus, womb, is an organ with muscular walls. During pregnancy, the embryo develops and grows inside the uterus. The vagina is an elastic tube that connects the uterus to the outside of the body. The external part of the female reproductive that covers the vagina is called the vulva. Main functions of the female reproductive system: to produce ova in the ovaries, to make fertilization possible, to protect and feed the embryo until the moment of birth. Puberty in girls. Girls usually go through puberty from the age of 11 to 16. During puberty, their breasts grow and their hips get wider. Also, during puberty, the ovaries start to produce an ovum every 28 days. This is the beginning of the menstrual cycle. The menstrual cycle takes 28 days. In the middle of the cycle, an ovum leaves the ovary and goes to one of the fallopian tubes. This process is called ovulation. If the egg is not fertilized, it dies and leaves the body through the vagina. This is called menstruation. It usually lasts from 4 to 7 days. Testes, urethra, scrotum, penis. The penis is a muscular organ that contains a tube called the urethra. Both urine and sperm leave the body through the urethra. The scrotum is a bag of skin that contains the two testicles. The two testicles are internal reproductive organs. They produce and store sperm cells. The sperm travels through two tubes from the testicles to the seminal vesicles. These tubes are called vasa deferentia. Sometimes they are called sperm ducts. The prostate gland produces a liquid called semen. The semen carries the sperm and provides it with the nutrients it needs. Puberty in boys. They usually go through puberty from the age of 13 to 18. During this time, a boy's testicles begin to produce sperm. His voice gets deeper and his shoulders get wider. During sexual intercourse, millions of sperms enter a woman's vagina. When a sperm fertilizes an ovum, pregnancy begins. The ovum and the sperm merge together and form a new cell called a zygote. The zygote travels to the uterus, where it divides many times to form a group of cells called an embryo. The embryo attaches itself to the uterus wall and begins to develop. Next, the placenta starts to develop. The umbilical cord connects the embryo to the placenta. The placenta provides the embryo with nutrients and oxygen from the mother's blood. It also takes away carbon dioxide and other wastes that the embryo produces. At the same time, the amniotic sac develops around the embryo. This thin bag of tissue is filled with amniotic fluid. Amniotic fluid protects the embryo. Pregnancy lasts for about 9 months. During pregnancy, the mother's uterus gets bigger and her breasts also grow. About 2 months after fertilization, the embryo starts to look like a baby and it becomes a fetus. After 9 months, the baby is fully developed and is ready to be born. A week before birth, the baby's head faces downwards. When it is time for the birth, the mother starts to feel muscular contractions. These contractions will push the baby out through the vagina. When the baby is born, the umbilical cord is cut and the baby is separated from its mother. The navel is the mark that the umbilical cord leaves behind. A short time after, the placenta is expelled from the mother's body as it is no longer needed. Babies feed on milk from their mother's breasts during the first months of life. Placenta, uterus, umbilical cord, fetus, amniotic fluid, cervix, vagina.